doing a
boom,
move.
boom, boom, boom. Some shit like this.
Look,
Ah,
they
Are
all,
we live?
they all cheerleaders.
Are we rolling?
They all cheerleaders.
Right.
Yo, Cred, what's good? What's good? You gotta bring the energy up. Nah, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. That's why I got my mask on. But I'm here checking in.
Protection.
To guy DC
Hard
here.
work, and
Feel me?
dedication. Hard work and
course.
dedication, man.
But fellas, what's good? Check in. Come on, check in with the
Episode
fan, man.
30,
Check in.
I know y'all missed us, man.
33, yes sir. 33.
We just gave you 33 so far in this year, man.
And
You're
hey,
right, man.
and welcome to the new venue, man. Shout out
Yes,
to the
sir.
guy behind the camera. You
We're
already know the
Brooklyn
vibes.
at.
Live and
Facts.
direct.
Yo.
Facts.
Casa de Babes.
Casa de Bay.
Casa de
Uh-huh,
Babes.
uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Out in
Undisclosed location. Y'all can't make it here. Sorry.
Yeah, we're going to bleep that out.
Yeah.
Big facts, but hey, no credit. Welcome to episode 33. We are here and we got a lot to talk about. As always, a lot of juicy topics to touch on.
Woo.
And we gonna go to the NFL first, fellas.
Yeah, hot here.
And yeah, definitely getting hot because we always got to stem back to, unfortunately, racism. All right. And we talking about this one particular GM, and his name he represents the Cowgirls.
Hey, chill. Don't disrespect America's
totally
team.
agree.
All right. The Cowboys.
It's America's team.
All right. I'm talking about Jerry Jones. I'm going to read this little segment real quick. November 5th article written and produced by the Washington Post shows 14-year-old Jerry Jones standing amongst a group of white students, blocking the path of 6 black students attempted to desegregate North Little Rock High School. We already know our history class. We know what's going on. The media seemingly made nothing of the article, and the story has since been somewhat buried. Fellas, takeaways. How much do we make of this, and are honestly surprised? Are we surprised by this
No.
being buried?
I've been saying for a while that the NFL
Not at all.
has always been the good old boy league. The good old boys. I mean, nah. We can trace back to what the former owner of the Houston Texans said. You can't let the prisoners run the prison. Like, I didn't know they were in jail. I thought they were playing football and trying to make an earnest living for their family.
I didn't know this is the longest yard.
Yeah, basically.
Somebody tell me where Adam Sandler
Adam
what team
Sandler
he
was
on?
ahead of the game. He
Who
knew
he
something.
play for?
He knew something that we didn't.
He knew what's up.
So
88.
feel me? Get this McChicken. So
Man, I still don't like the way Chris Rock went out, man. Damn.
yeah, nah, they did him
Yeah,
dirty.
that's fucked up.
Never
But,
would touch a radio after that again.
Just back to that, man. Back to Jerry Jones and everything. I just y'all know how I could spin this about a little conspiracy, but
What's up? Come on.
No. First, my take on it.
Tell it to the family
I think
out
at that
there.
age, 14 years old. I know it's a different era, a different time, but I'm thinking I'm only gonna think for myself at 14 years old, and let's say, for example, hypothetically, all black school. Let's say these white kids are coming in. I don't think my first thing I want to do is say, hey, let me go stand out front where people are protesting. Yeah. Let me tell you that. People were protesting to say, don't come here. The National Guard, I believe, was called so they can get an escort, so the black kids can get an escort.
Yeah.
I don't think that's something where I want to be at and see people, ooh, look at them. Like, I don't want to ostracize them. They're just, at the end of the day, they're regular people. Him being there, I mean, it doesn't solidify him as really anything. It's just, could have been the wrong place, wrong time. But, to go with that crowd, everybody kind of knew. Like, I'm sure the language that was used in
We
there.
all know what was going on back in the day, bro.
Everybody knew.
Definitely.
So it's
Definitely.
There was no type of ignorance there.
right. And then also, I'm not surprised on how this was handled, especially after the Kyrie situation.
Money,
I know
money,
Jay
money.
Williams said something about it. I know
course.
Stephen A gave his spiel about it. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised by how this kind of is supposed to get swept under the rug, even though it's kind of a bombshell how we found out about it. This random old photo that somebody actually knew him, or he was talking about this, prior to this. Somebody say, "Oh, that's Jerry Jones," because the way he looks now, and from that point, sheesh.
Yeah,
But
facts. a raisin in the sun.
yeah, but I mean, like I said, it's always been a good old boy sport, and this is what it is. And I mean, I know people said what he has done for black people. He's a NFL owner. He's supposed to make his money and
Right.
pay these guys to make him some more money.
That has nothing to do with
There's
doing
nothing to
doing
do
for
with
a person of color.
nothing to do. If he
How dare
doesn't do
you.
what he doesn't, if he doesn't do that, he doesn't win.
Right.
You got to put players in a position to win.
So, am I looking at Jerry Jones any different from this point on? Not really. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised with one thing. I wouldn't be surprised as other owners in that photo.
Right. Or in the background somewhere.
Yeah.
or somebody like that plays in the league, their father's in the photo or something.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, look, we all are a part of history, right? We all could touch history in different ways, different fashions. Obviously, your brain is not developed at 14 years old, but like you said, something triggered him to want to go and enforce that school. This school was located a little bit farther away from where the Little Rock Nine desegregated into that high school. So, Jerry's frame of mind at 14 is not the same frame of mind he's going to have now as a grown man. But for him to kind of, like you said, allow it to go under the rug and not formally release a statement saying, I stand for African Americans, or, the views expressed by me back then do not convey what I think now. I think that's being a man. I think going into the camera and saying that, establish yourself and your family, but he's not going to do it. He's not going to do that.
I'm sorry, I cut you off. I just don't want to fall into this tit for tat thing with the journalism and media. Like, I feel like this response and hearing that, it's like how we all want to feel because what happened to Kyrie. Like, we all kind of want anybody that does anything, especially because it's been happening to us for now.
But hey, listen, are they gonna make Jerry Jones sit down with Umar Johnson after that photo?
We're not demanding it. We're not demanding it.
But
I don't want to see that anyway.
But we don't want to see that.
But the other side of the coin, like you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Like, this man had to donate.
Yeah.
He had to speak with high
leaders
in the Jewish community. Jerry Jones could still wake up tomorrow, get on his yacht, sip a little wine.
We gave him
chill.
the benefit of the doubt.
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't want to get into that. But like I said to me, the NFL at the end of the day, no matter what they try to do and say, it will always be the good old boy group to me, no matter what.
The NFL got a lot of these GMs got a lot of skeletons buried, and some of them are coming up to the surface and being shown. Mm-hmm. But now, when it happens, what are the repercussions? And that's what we're looking for. But and it's unfortunate now that when things come out, there's no repercussions, and who's going to hold them to that standard at the end of the day?
Well, there's repercussions, but for certain people, there's repercussions.
For certain people.
No, like I said,
for Kyrie, for now, we're talking about Mr. Deion Sanders too as well.
There can be. We're gonna get
it's
it.
A nice segue.
Yeah. There can be. Like I said,
they can be, but who's going to do that?
We can.
How?
Just by standing our ground.
You're right.
Protesting. Players can protest, right?
Yeah. Like you can get them if they wanted to. They can get them out the league.
I think Jerry has too much of a fixture, but I see what you mean.
It's not. Anything is possible, and I believe if we didn't learn anything from
power to the people,
from the people, and during the civil rights era when Martin Luther King and
walk out
Rosa Parks told us.
Hold on. You'll catch on to that though.
When they told everybody to stop giving their services and their money to the transportation system.
Right.
The transportation system saw a huge loss in their bottom line, and they saw that, listen, if we want to survive, we have to, be equal to everybody around. And I think no matter what, at the end of the day, you really want to hurt people, and especially with like a lot of, whether if they're not racist or not, but if you want to get somebody's attention, you hurt the bottom line, no matter what.
Mm-hmm. Right, get them in the pockets.
100%. If you affect their bottom line, they will listen and they'll make adjustments.
Well, pretty sure Micah Parsons and Trayvon Diggs are still going to suit up for the Cowboys.
Yeah, because I feel like they're at the same time though with these athletes,
they're in a tough spot.
The tough spot is because of like you don't come from a great background, and you have an opportunity to start generational wealth and change your family's life.
Yes,
and you're playing something that you love. So that's as great as that is.
You don't want to
and you have to align yourself with a couple snakes or people that don't have the best for you in the thought, but you must.
And I think it's also super tough because I think of like Muhammad Ali. That's a solo sport. You by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to do that with a team. Like it's hard for Kyrie to do everything he does like that he's done, and it's hard for like his other supporters to be behind him because like
it's a lot of different points.
I'm not also like I could be like I'm not on a guaranteed contract, so if I speak up, like my livelihood is completely changed. So it's really tough and it's blinding at the same time.
For me, like off the court, we look at cases. We had Robert Sarver in off season. Obviously, we know how that played out. We had Ime in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
Off the court, who could step in and be that force to say, you know what, like what Jerry Jones did, even though it was 50, 60 years ago, this man should at least speak up and relay a message to the black community, bro. Do you know how many people that are Cowboys fans saw that picture and were like, you know what, I don't think I could rock with this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Including the King,
Cowboy fans,
and he's the reason why we're here. You know, I gotta give kudos to Braun because
Cowboy fans
he took a brave step by putting this out there because it got buried, bro. I'm telling you. I saw it for a couple days and then I didn't see it.
About
Real
that,
quick.
his press conference, but
that's why I wanted to ask you. How do y'all feel about like LeBron chiming in on this? Because he's been a long time Cowboys fan, and then now recently he's made some comments saying that a lot of the things that the organization is doing off the field, I can't really rock with, so I'm not really supporting them.
I mean, it's been happening. So, I mean, like I said, to me, nothing against LeBron. I just feel like when he realized that he fumbled without actually sticking with Kyrie, I'm gonna call a spade. As long as he wants to call out the media, we all have to hold each other accountable. And I understand if I mess up, please let me know, and I have to do better in moving forward. I feel like he dropped the ball big time when it came to Kyrie, because not everybody's. During that time, I was legitimately so confused because I was trying to understand what did this man say to bring this uproar. Aside from him and Nick Friedel going back and forth, what did he really say to be anti-Semitic and really try to rally people to commit some type of harm? So I just feel like at that time with Shaq, Charles Barkley, Stephen A., Shannon Sharp, LeBron James, they kind of dropped the ball at that point. And then you saw they had to work their way back up, but he had to. I just feel like it's also, I'm looking at the integrity during that press conference a little differently. Granted, I appreciate him, trying to hold the media accountable. That's tough because they operate in a different world. Like, it's really scary how they think and, and do, but I just think at the same time, like, it's tough because where were these comments when, Kyrie was trying to make sure, like, he's here for
Kyrie was public
for
enemy
the
number
culture.
one for a couple weeks, man.
Right.
That was
so
crazy to see.
It's hard for me to understand the integrity behind it, but I appreciate him, doing what he's doing, trying to bring some light to it. But, they're gonna sweep this under the rug. I mean, it already is. We're kind of late behind it, too.
Technically.
I'm just hoping that sooner or later, that the playing field is even. It becomes even.
I want to make the playing field even, make our own league.
Yeah.
Dead serious. Like, seriously.
All of these things are like, is kind of surface level, like the way people come out, start speaking on things. Damn, I don't even know if this mic is on. Check. Yeah. So like, I agree with you. Braun coming out, saying his piece. It seemed very like weird timing.
Like, I'm trying to get my brownie points now with the
Yeah,
black culture
yeah,
now.
yeah,
Because you
yeah.
lost some points.
As far as the comforting of like the black community, I get where you coming from as far as like Jerry Jones making a statement and saying like, this photo is not a representation of who I am. But like, if he says that and still behind closed doors is who he is, like,
Right.
we are in a weird place when it comes to the media, when it comes to the people on the receiving end of the media, and those people feeling empowered. Because a lot of times we turn up on this side of the screens, right? But like, what's the purpose? What's the end goal? We turn it up with no end goal. It's just like, we want to see something happen. We don't know what, we don't know what the result would be when it's successful. We just want to see something happen. We want to see something change.
Right.
Whether it's somebody lose their job, lose their credibility, you lose their likeness. It's sad what happened to Kyrie.
100%.
And even with the Jerry Jones photo, it's very weird. But like, bro, the dude is he's a 90-year-old white man. Yeah. Like,
he's lived a long time.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
What I was gonna say was, if they did an anonymous survey of all the owners right now, did you support the segregation? You would be surprised to see how many of those guys did not want desegregation.
There's some black people who supported segregation.
I wouldn't.
There's some black people who feel like it got worse after we integrated.
Exactly.
But that's
But then it also,
that's another conversation.
It goes into that convo of you separate business, the field, and the players, right? Are we going to judge these guys on what they do when they're not working their 9 to 5? Or are we going to judge them for everything they do 24/7, 365?
I just think one thing, when it comes to the media, it has to be, it's tough, but you got to make strict rules. Like, we're not talking about nothing other than our outside. Like, if it's not about the sport, you can't talk about outside life or nothing like that. Right. It's strictly about what happened in this game and future games and past games. Other than that, don't actually about nothing else.
People are personal.
Yeah, I know.
People want to know what you're doing at home, what you're doing behind closed doors.
Too bad, because then, the thing about it is you want people to be personable and be who they are, but then at the same time, you crucify them for being who they are.
Right. So pick one.
So that's what I'm saying. When it comes to the sport, strictly about the sport. Don't ask me about nothing else.
Yeah.
Strictly.
Should be that way.
And like I said, to me, it's always been a good old boy sport. And like you said, like I said, the McNeil, the former, I don't know if it's tough saying RIP, but for him to make that comment about you can't let the prisoners run the institution or whatever, which is crazy.
That was wild.
It's crazy. But my whole conspiracy about this whole Jerry Jones things, shout out to I believe Dan Snyder. The man said he got dirt on everybody, and he exclusively said Jerry Jones in that article.
He's out here dropping bombs.
He said Jerry Jones. He didn't say Jerry Jones, but he said I got owners on. I got dirt on all these owners out here.
Who's next?
We'll see.
Anybody talking?
Time will tell. Time will
You
tell.
know, shout out to the Washington Post. They got us talking about it.
Hey,
so.
Jerry Jones. I don't know, bro. I don't know about you. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna leave it at that, bro. It's weird. It's weird out here. But let's move on, man. Let's move on to the next topic. Let's get to these wide receivers.
Let's brighten up the mood a little
These
bit.
wide receivers out here. All right, I'm seeing a whole lot of technicians out here on this field, on the NFL, and my guys, my fellas, which wide receiver is going to be on top? All right, I got Stephon Diggs right now, 91 receptions. 1,202 yards, 10 TDs. I got Tyreek Hill, 87 receptions, 1,233 yards, 4 TDs. I got Justin Jefferson, 81 receptions, 1,232 yards, 5 TDs. I got, wow, you put Austin Eckler? How you going to put Austin Eckler on here?
I didn't make the list.
Oh, my gosh.
Receiver School, Twitter. Shout out to y'all.
And
there's no chase on that, by the way, either.
Okay. Oh, you got to add chase on it.
So I was just dubbed in stats. So who do y'all think, though? Currently right now.
Well, also, I'm going to add Cooper Kupp. You got Devontae Adams. You got CeeDee Lamb. You got Amon St. Brown. Good. I'll let y'all go first. Who's your top?
Yeah, I know who I'm going.
Or who's going to be at the top? Who's going to be the top wide receiver at the end of the year?
Proof is in the pudding.
Jay Jettis.
Yep.
Justin Jefferson? Why?
The man can do anything nice. LSU's becoming wide receiver.
Hey, it's a lot of
but you know,
I could do something nice.
It's very often we hear a lot of chatter in the offseason. It doesn't translate to the regular season. The one thing everyone said about that coordinator coming over from LA was he's going to get Jettis the ball. Jettis is going to be the new Cooper Kupp. A lot of people, he doesn't have the route running. He doesn't have the acceleration. He's not clutch.
That's cap.
That catch against Buffalo showed me everything I needed to know about a superstar in the making. I mean, the guy is double team, triple team, and he just has everything down pat. You know, he's making Kirk Cousins look like a Pro Bowler. He's out there somewhere. I'm gonna just throw it up there. But a close second for me would be Devontae Adams. You know, it's really sensitive to me to talk about Devontae Adams because he should be in green and yellow still. But I mean, what he's doing in Las Vegas right now is just remarkable. You know, he had that little incident with the guy after the game, and I felt like the media kind of like, tried to put him in a negative light, but he reminded us, I'm still top 2 wide receiver in the league. I have a great footwork. Route running is impeccable. So I would say my 2 right now is definitely Jettis and Devontae. It's close though.
You want me to go? I just thought about it, but my 1 originally was going to be Devontae Adams.
What was your 1 now?
Well, it was 1 and 2, but Tyreek Hill. Both on just going from you're already playing with a great quarterback to go to a new team.
Yeah.
And then still put up crazy numbers.
I'll take the top off.
Feel me? So, like, what Tyreek Hill's doing, like...
It's insane.
If he never had that subpar game, I think, like, last week or the week before, the man's on pace to have over 2,000 yards.
Can still get
that. Hasn't been done since Calvin Johnson.
Right now.
He's at 1,233.
No, it's a little over than that. Those
okay.
This
is from what week?
That's through week 13?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so he's about, I think he's already at 13. He's leading the league in receiving yards. So,
okay.
Like, he has the... If Tua gets him the ball, he has the potential to really pass Calvin Johnson's record for over 2,000. And, like, what he's doing with Tua, like, I'm not going to lie, I thought Tua was a bust.
You got Waddle on the opposite side.
Man. To also do this with other wide receivers with Tyreek Hill, to me, is like, he's scary. And, I mean, at the end of the day, he's titled himself the cheetah. I don't think nobody has the speed to keep up with him.
Mm-hmm.
So, he's my number 1. Now, 1A, he's my 1A. My 1B is Devontae Adams. The reason being is, like, sheesh. Are y'all watching what he's doing to these DBs?
Absolutely, bro.
What that game winner against Denver, I'm still trying to understand how is he so open. Like, if I'm a D coordinator,
Broncos
I got
country.
a DB. I don't care if we're in the zone. You're telling somebody you stay with him no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
And like the moves that he's doing
at all times,
the numbers that he's putting up. A lot of people thought going from Aaron Rodgers to Derek Carr, his numbers would go bad, but he's putting up just as amount as good numbers that he's doing. With the new team. So I'm just like, at the end of it. Like I said, I don't know. Those are my 2, Devontae Adams and Tyreek Hill. Nothing against Jay Jettis. I just feel like both these guys really to go to a new team and still dominate and still be top 5 is crazy.
Tough. Yeah. And I got to agree with you. My number 1 is Devontae Adams. Okay. Technician.
Yep.
Picasso at route running. Like it's just a beautiful art. It's great to watch football and watch these guys play the game to the T. And my main thing is what I look at is, can you get separation, and are you consistent? And Davante Adams, he fits those categories. Now it's just like I just hate picking one because I love Davante Adams, I love Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hill, and Stephon Diggs because these dudes are really technicians when it comes to route running. Jefferson's getting there, but I feel like my top route runners are Davante Adams and Stephon Diggs, and then a little bit right behind him is Tyreek Hill and Justin Jefferson. Tyreek Hill has the advantage because he's fast.
Great
he
athlete.
has the speed.
Killer athlete.
So it's less of a little bit of less critique when it comes to route running because Tyreek Hill could just blow right past you. But like for Davante Adams, Justin Jefferson, Stephon Diggs, not as fast as Tyreek Hill, it has to come down to now technique. How you gonna create separation? How am I gonna get to that quick out, or how am I gonna get by this defender if I got a quick out and up, or if I got a quick slant? How am I gonna set my defender up? And bro, like Davante Adams has it on lock. Stephon Diggs has it on lock. Jefferson is like improving.
He's close. He's close, man.
And then I watch like also how you catch the ball. Are you catching the ball majority of the time with your body, or are you catching the ball with your hands?
Nah. Snags.
All hands team. All hands team. And I mean, like I said, Davante Adams got the lock, number 1. I would say Stephon Diggs, number 2. Jefferson, number 3. And then I got Tyreek Hill, 4. I'll put it in that way. Right now. In this present moment. Obviously, the list can change. People can move up, move down, but I'm gonna leave it right there at that.
That's it. It's a premium position right now, man.
You just got to choose one. So who you choose?
Choose one? Davante Adams.
I'm going with Jettas. Guys, too.
I got to agree. I'm taking Adams as well, man. I'm sorry.
Bro,
He's
just
the
a
greatest-
guru, bro.
He's a
He's a
great
guru.
wide receiver
Yeah.
last year. He's still doing it again. Marcus,
Who you got?
who you got, man? Don't say nobody on the Patriots.
None of my picks are gonna be valid.
Don't
I'm
say
just
Mike
letting you know.
Evans.
I'm just letting you know. Nah, I wasn't gonna go Mike Evans.
Okay.
Julio.
Nah. We gonna
No,
have
this
to.
man did it.
Nah, we gonna have to move on.
this
That's
man
wild. That's
tough.
wild.
I'm trying to think. Julio probably is like 75th on this list.
Absolutely.
I'm just saying that catch late game. Here's the turnaround. That's my selection.
You jagging that over the Saints, man? Come on. Y'all should have put them away in 3/4, man.
No, I really don't have a selection.
That's cool.
Y'all were a better team. Y'all was supposed
Y'all
to have
supposed
that
to.
close game.
Yeah,
but,
that should have been a
Saints.
blowout. I mean, I'm glad y'all turned up at the end, though.
Yeah, had Andy Dalton looking like he out here just dropping. I
Yeah,
mean, well,
that was
also
crazy.
too, a lot of rappers, Olave and fucking Landry were dropping the ball.
Yeah.
in the past game. But all right. I like those picks. I like these picks right here. That's good.
Listen, Tay Adams, a dog.
Yeah.
Jay Jettas, though, real deal.
He's the future. He's the future.
Nah, he's right now, man.
Nah, he's the future.
Him and Jamar the future, though.
That's what I'm saying. LSU boys.
All right. So moving on to the next topic.
Oh,
What we got?
waiting months for this.
What, bad contracts and bad coaching?
Yeah,
That's what
you
I'm
tell
going
me. You tell me what's this right here? What'd I say? Oh, yeah.
to?
I've been waiting months upon months to get back at you boys.
All right, so we're gonna start off
We'll
with
start with the small shrimp.
yeah.
first.
Let's start
Small.
off. So we got J.C. Jackson, L.A. Chargers signed for a 5-year, $82.5 million. Was benched before the season ended injury in Week 7. We got Kenny Golladay, has not lived up to his 4-year, $72 million contract. 2019 had 65 receptions at 1,190 yards, 11 TDs. 2021 current 41 receptions, 572 yards, 0 TDs. Fell the F off. Jeez.
The
Woo.
production is just
My
crazy.
goodness.
The fact that he
All right.
performed better in Detroit is like kind of mind-boggling.
It just doesn't make sense to me. But like,
All right, got Juju Smith was signed by New England, 4 years, $50 million. We got Nathaniel Hackett. We got Russell Wilson. And this I don't know.
We already know who he's gonna pick.
Nah, we don't got to pick. And for the people that are lost, right now we discussing bad contracts, bad coaching, which teams thought they had a ballpark hit during the offseason, and now when they look back at that paper, they like, damn, we got fugazed. They literally pulled up with a shiesty and robbed us.
Russell Wilson.
Yeah, I know where I'm going, but I'm gonna talk about the small guys first. J.C. Jackson was a solid corner for New England,
In fairness, in fairness about J.C. Jackson, though, he got hurt this year.
but before he was injured, he was already benched.
Nah, he was doing
So
pretty good.
he was falling off the totem pole.
No, they're gonna give it to Staley.
I mean, Derwin James is that defense,
That's what I'm
but
saying. You got Jerwin, Khalil Mack, and Bosa. Like that team.
no, Khalil Mack is proved his worth.
What'd you say?
Khalil Mack has proved his worth.
thank you.
Okay, I was wrong, Khalil. I'm sorry.
He's old.
All right.
He's washed.
That's what I was saying.
Run the
That's what
clip
I was
back.
saying. You know, shout out to him. He's on the Bears. Now he's in, LA.
And look who's hurt now.
Terrible.
I think in fairness, is J.C. Jackson get hurt. I can't give him
But
that.
bro, 5 years, 82.5.
He just started. It's the first year of his contract. Kenny Galladay has been with us for how long? And he hasn't done nothing.
Not a damn thing.
Listen.
And I'm picking him for my pick.
Nothing. No. I think.
Galladay is. Yeah, I
Who?
can't.
Well, yeah, Matthew Stafford.
He was supposed to be number 1.
Yeah.
No, he should be the guy right now.
Yeah.
Like what Darius Slayton is doing, that should be him
He was
times
supposed to
a
be
million.
Number 1.
Totally. We got robbed. We got finessed.
Should have kept Odell.
Should have kept Odell.
Nah, that's not
Giants.
That wasn't the GM at the time.
I'll give Sterling Shepard my knee, man.
No, it's over.
Nah, he's
Nah,
done.
not
He's
that.
done
They
up too.
They got to get rid of the turf.
Yeah, that's another discussion.
Come on, NFL, get to that natural grass, please.
John
Come on
Smith
now.
was, Josh McDaniel left that offense, so the New England offense is not up to par.
I mean, you would think though in the Bill Belichick type of offensive scheme, you think tight ends would thrive, but
yeah, no, they tried to implement Aaron Hernandez and Gronk, but they didn't get that because
No.
Hunter Henry is playing bad too.
They were trying to run up the tight ends and see if they could keep it going.
But-
And nope.
I think it's consensus. I think we
Sorry.
all could agree on this next one. Man. I think we all.
But where did they go wrong is my question, because y'all were telling me, man, yeah, Russell Wilson, yeah, I'm giving him 5 years. I'm giving 45 M's a year. He didn't play a game of preseason. He coasted his way through the press conferences. He's doing all these one-liners. Broncos country. When that offense gets flowing, y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. My man's, it's week 14. If you look up right now the Super Bowl odds, the Broncos are dead last, bro. Dead last. The offense has been atrocious. Melvin Gordon was cut.
And I drafted.
Bradley
away-
Chubb.
traded away
Shout out
Bradley
to Bradley Chubb. He got out. He went to
I
Miami.
can't believe I drafted Gordon.
Can I
So
finally get my
let's-
flowers, fellas? I know you got a plant right there, but Jesus, man.
No.
No,
I tried to tell y'all.
I give you flowers. I
Y'all
give you
cannot
flowers.
give these quarterbacks extensions. You got to see if the proof is in the pudding. Nathaniel Hackett, that's fine. I've seen an offensive coordinator get a job as a head coach and suck, but the Russell Wilson come down has been crazy. Like I've never seen a quarterback decline this quickly.
I don't know what it is. I'll be honest with the family out there. No credit. I have not watched the Broncos play.
And you're not
enough.
missing much. You're not missing much.
I know I'm not missing much, but I know like a couple games he was probably lost due to either the defense or that stinky running back that I drafted, and that's why I don't have a running back this year. Was how many fumbles he had this year?
About 4 or
So
5.
calls and turnovers. So
he's on Kansas City right now, though.
No, he needs to be
No.
at home on the couch with us watching football because terrible. This yo, bro, you need to go get some lesson from what's his face from Tiki Barber, bro.
Tiki Barber, I was
You
gonna
need to
say
hold
the
the
same
football up here and don't let it move. But my thing is, I mean, with Russell Wilson, I don't know if he just ever got into a great rhythm, but I'm not gonna give him the benefit of the doubt because it's been weeks. It's been weeks. You need to make some type of adjustments and build up some type of get the ball rolling. What's going on?
And it's also coming out in the body language because I don't know if you saw, but 2 games ago, a defensive tackle was hollering in his ear, saying, "Yo, man, we getting y'all the ball.
Yeah.
Y'all just not producing right now.
Right.
Like, what's up with the offense? And for me, I'm not a braggadocious guy. I don't like to use my voice too much. But if you're in the locker room playing around with the interview questions, like, yeah, we're gonna get this going and we're gonna flow, and my teammates love me. Not for what I've seen.
So we asked y'all, is this the worst contract that's been signed so far?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Russell Wilson.
Absolutely. I don't trust anyone who's fully capable of growing a beard and chooses to cut it off. Don't trust him. He should play for the Cowboys. You talk about America's team.
Yo, this man sounds stupid.
I
yo.
don't.
No, that's really a
I
fact,
don't
though.
like this dude is so politically correct, and unless you in the army or whatever, and you cut your facial hair off, cool. But this guy makes the decision every 2 days. Yo, he's sweating profusely, so I know his pores are open. Every 2 days, he's making he's using Gillette razors. Don't trust him.
It's probably Sierra.
So, no. Aside from that, like you said, the defensive guy was yelling in his face. Mm-hmm. He showed no heart. He shows no heart in these press conferences. Everything is such a political, the perfect answer, and it's not real. Like, this dude is not real, bro. And I was advocating for him to get that money.
Yeah,
All right,
same.
they gonna do something.
Same.
Now, you guys are more in tune with the roster.
Yeah.
Does he have,
Wide receivers, yes.
and not just that,
He has
is
talent.
that roster developed enough to get them to the playoffs, win a round in the playoffs?
They were hoping once they got him, then they were going to make that jump into the playoffs.
They've always had a strong defense. If you look at their defense,
Always. The Broncos
always a strong
always-
defense. It's
No,
hard to score against
the
the
defense
Broncos.
is good and the offense is good.
The altitude in Denver,
Offensive
you know,
line.
teams struggle with that.
They
They
were-
just needed a game manager,
They
like
were
Ali
always,
said.
they were always a quarterback away because they had Drew Lock and that wasn't it. So they were hoping once they got him, he'll take.
He
them
was
over the
supposed
top.
to be this generation of Peyton. Like, we bolster up our defense. We
Ooh, that's
have
a
Bradley
reach.
Chubb. We have the corners. We have the secondary.
That's
now we need that
disrespectful.
piece.
Yeah,
It's disrespectful
I-
now, but in the
I don't like the
offseason.
Mannings. I don't like the
Yeah.
Mannings at all. But
You really can't prepare.
in comparison,
I'm saying in terms
And
of
he only
like.
had one time. He only had one Super Bowl before.
But I'm
he came
saying,
to
all
Denver.
right, let me put it this way. That household name that shows up at quarterback to like.
Not even that. The established
That was
quarterback.
supposed to be
The
him.
established quarterback. That was
the
supposed to
only
come in.
reason why he's a household name is because he shaved his face. He's the Hulk Hogan. He's the Hulk Hogan of NFL, bro. Eat your vitamins. Say your
But
prayers.
Hulk had heart though. You would see Hulk leaking a couple times. You know when he had the Uncle Phil and he was.
That's when he went to the NWO. But this dude.
But that's what I'm
is-
saying though, bro. Russell Wilson ain't Jordan or NWO, bro.
I think what we're missing is that's probably not him. Like I think
But
I
damn it, Ali,
guarantee you. I
need
guarantee
to,
you.
you need to have
He
that.
grows a beard for 3 weeks. They'll win three weeks
oh my
straight.
god, now
All right, let me express my point
tune
of
in for the
view.
beer theory.
You gotta have
Let
that
me
dog.
express my point of view. I feel like Russell Wilson's going through the first season woes. All right, joining a new team. So it kind of sounds like I am cutting him slack, but
possibly concussed.
I would say my pick for a bad contract is Kenny Golladay. All right, to go from that production from 2019 to 2021,
That's fair.
It's not acceptable.
It's not.
And I feel like looking at the Giants now, they're one wide receiver away from. I mean, granted, they are
From
playing,
not being tied with Washington.
Thank you, thank you.
I was like,
Thank you.
What?
Thank you for the assist. Appreciate you. But
I agree with Kenny G though.
you
It's
got
disappointing.
the running back. We got Saquon. All right. Then Jones is going to do what he got to do. We're one wide receiver away from making more noise.
Your offensive line got better. Your tight end, you started to develop him.
That's why
Defense is
You
sustainable.
got a great coach.
you should have never walked away from Odell.
Nah, but that's not even them. Like David Gettleman was just.
So, all right.
He was on a warpath.
Realistically speaking, though, do you think there's a chance that Russell could turn it around next season?
Yes.
You have one
Yes.
year. You got 1 year under Daniel Hackett.
I got to see what moves they
He
make.
keeps his beard.
That's the only thing that's gonna
And
get him.
Let's see if they go get a salvageable running back
I just
as well.
I didn't see
nah,
the same.
Williams will come back. He tore his ACL.
Gotcha,
Oh yeah, that's
okay.
right. That was the other. I didn't see the same pedigree he had in Seattle. Like
Yeah, because I think there were other vocal and more bravado leaders than him.
Because think about the defense. You had
Marshawn Lynch in the
Thank you.
backfield.
There you go.
Yeah, Marshawn Lynch and you had Jamal Adams. Guys
So you
that
had
are-
a lot of bigger
guys
personalities.
that can rally the troops.
I mean, DK, Tyler Lockett, that
guys that can rally the troops. I think.
But compared to like Cam Chancellor, compared to
Oh yeah, Legion of Boom was
yeah, that's
crazy.
what I'm saying.
Legion of Boom
That's
was crazy.
completely different from what you got that dynamic now in Seattle. But I mean, hopefully Russell Wilson
And,
can't turn
and
it
what
around
makes it
next
even
year.
worse is that Gino was balling out right now. That's the part that I think
Yo,
makes
shout out
it
Gino,
worse.
man.
I didn't write
shout
back.
Out Gino.
Yeah,
Shout out.
that's what makes it worse because that could have been Wilson and he could have had that, but
No, chill, Gino.
we got to turn it
Chill,
around.
chill.
I mean, we heard. We'll see
Give
how
Geno
it plays
Smith
out.
his
Like
flowers,
I said,
bro.
For me, the reason I can't say is Russell right now because I feel like
Let's
it's
see.
just too early. Kenny has played most of his contract out and he has done nothing. He's done nothing.
Well, Kenny is just a case of the yips, like the Markel Fultz. Like,
You think it's yips?
Yeah.
Nah, I think he got paid and I was like, I'm good.
bro, he has stone hands now. He can't catch the ball.
Exactly. I got paid. I'm good.
All right, fellas. You know I'm gonna add on to this now. I want to speak on injuries. All right, today we just got a notification about your guy in Buffalo. Man, what's going on up there? Towards these, had season-ending surgery.
ACL is over.
ACL out for the year. You know what we talking about? Von Miller. Also recently.
Hold on,
Lamar-
DC. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah.
Von Miller, quarterback. Hi,
Put a tombstone on that.
Rest in peace.
It was
over
good.
for that.
Listen, you gave us a lot of spins on IG. I appreciate y'all,
It's
but I
over.
can't do it no more, fellas. Torn ACL out for the year. My guy, get healthy, man.
It's over for
Sorry,
that.
DC.
I mean, Bills are still capable.
Nah, they teetering. They falling.
Chill. Bills are still capable.
Nah, bro.
Like I was saying off air, if the offense can still can outscore the other team and the defense can make a couple stops, they're good. They're good.
I just think Vaughn
I
was
just
that
think
presence.
That defense is up there because you got to think about their nucleus on that defense has been around for a minute.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
The two safeties, Jermaine Emmons in the middle, Oliver's pretty young. Then you also add another veteran in Von Miller. So to me, I feel like it's teetering in the wrong direction.
They cooked up a good recipe though.
Yeah.
Very good recipe.
It was good while it lasted, but they just never went over that hump. So
It's tough.
speedy recovery. I mean, he's got a long-term contract, so he's gonna be all right.
Also, another guy, important guy that went down. Lamar Jackson, PCL sprain. He's out
1 to 3 weeks.
1 to 3 weeks. I mean, that's still
That's vital right
I'm
now.
optimistic,
It's
though.
playoff time. You
very
making
vital.
a push.
It's playoff time also too. He still doesn't have a contract, so I was really banking on him to stay healthy
Right.
for the full season. You know, it's tough. It's the NFL. You know, brutal sport, and hopefully, Lamar Jackson, Von Miller,
So-
please get back healthy.
Next 3 games for Baltimore: in Pittsburgh,
Win.
in
Winnable.
Cleveland,
Win.
Winnable.
hosting Atlanta,
Win.
Winnable.
Steelers again, and close the season out playing against Joe Shiesty.
Yeah, so I think he'll be ready for that game.
Yeah, I see him coming back maybe by the Falcons game.
Yeah.
I feel like
Falcons to Steelers
they
game.
could pull through. They could pull through.
Oh yeah. Right now between them and
What about
the
Buffalo?
Bengals.
Right, let me look.
Buffalo's leading their division too, by the way.
I know they got another game against the Dolphins. They're probably going to lose that with no.
Nah, that's in Buffalo though.
Oh, it's in Buffalo.
Did we speak on MVP? Oh, we did that last episode, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Buffalo without Vaughn, they host the Jets. They host the Dolphins. Traveling to Chicago, that should be easy. Monday Night Football against the Bengals, and then they host the Patriots to end the season.
Those are tough matchups.
The Bengals one I already is marking down
The
as
Jets
a
are
loss.
rolling. The Jets are rolling.
Yeah, just
I'll tell you
beat-
that.
I think the Jets beat
But
them.
they got revenge though, right? Because the Jets got them the first game.
I think so.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But just in general, the Jets are playing good football right now.
Miami's also too.
Yeah.
I mean, right now they stand at 9-3. They have a 1-game lead over Miami for the division.
Jamar Chase is back,
Mm-hmm.
looking healthy. So Cincinnati's looking interesting.
Yeah, they just defeated Kansas City as well.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, if you're
So,
Buffalo, do you want that top seed though? Because you've had it the last couple years, and then you run into that buzzsaw and fall apart.
I mean,
So
you take whatever.
Change the overtime rules.
Take whatever. Honestly, take whatever.
Right.
But are we moving on to the hardware, fellas?
Let's go to
they
are we
playing
good? What do we consider Deion?
ball. Oh yeah,
Oh, let's talk about it.
yeah. We might as well throw that.
Let's
out
talk about it.
right
Let's talk
now.
about it. Let's talk about
I'm
it.
saying
Unless
we
you want
have
to
to
wait for house cleaner.
Which I think.
Let's touch on
Let's
it.
go.
So,
let's go.
Let's dive in.
my guy Deion Sanders, definitely a legend.
He's left.
Recently,
Yeah. Go ahead.
recently just signed with Colorado, left Virginia State, right?
Jackson.
Jackson, sorry.
Yep.
Jackson State. There for 3 years, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
3 years.
Yeah.
Did a lot while he was there. Used half of his paycheck. Brought up the what was it? He invested into the athletic space.
Mm-hmm.
He invested in. I heard that he was able to
Got them new
use.
uniforms.
New uniforms, new
They were able to
facilities.
They were able to travel.
know,
So he was pretty much able to
TV
use his
deals.
connections to
Yeah.
bring up the school, pretty much, and bring
Right.
up whoever's in that program to make them feel like they was actually a part of like an actual Division I caliber,
Program.
program in a sense. Signs with Colorado. That was I don't know how many years was on there.
Probably just like another 4 year.
4 years, and that was an increase of a pay of like what, $4 million, in a sense.
Probably, yeah. You're gonna get more money.
Yeah,
playing
he
with
don't
him,
need no
especially
money.
with the,
He's
it's not, I
prime.
don't think it's ever a money thing. I think.
But yeah, I see what you mean.
Deion
Though.
is
But you never come
yeah,
on,
he's
come
doing
on,
something
come
for
on,
his
come
own
on.
personal.
It's charity.
salary.
It's
So,
charity money.
To piggyback on
Go
what
ahead.
you were saying,
Mm.
he made the move from Jackson University to Colorado. You're going from a historically black college
Mm-hmm.
to
What's the acronym?
PWI. PWI. Some people don't even know the acronym. So the transfers from a historically black college to a PWI.
What does PWI stand for?
Predominantly white institution.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, right. Listen, I
Let's
can't remember
go.
everything. I can't remember everything. But I heard he got some backlash on it. My only thing is
A lot of backlash.
Yeah, don't say something. You
Hold
heard
on,
what they was chanting during that
now
game.
let's talk about, because first of all, we just touched on Jerry Jones, who was in the media at first.
Right.
That got dumped out, disappeared, and now, you know what I'm saying, he goes signs a contract, says he's leaving, and now that's all over the news.
All over the timeline.
On each,
Everybody
on
chiming
each
in.
network. Talking about,
I saw Bomani Jones on CNN.
he should have stayed
Crazy.
with HBCU.
I saw college dropouts. I saw people that ain't even go to college talking on this.
all on Twitter. I see you Twitter fingers. I know I'm a Twitter finger.
I mean, so-
I know I'll be between you too, but
What-
bro, y'all backlashing my dude for
Yeah, I'm
what?
about to say, what is the pulse that we're getting? That he's a sellout, right? You a sellout. How you gonna invest in us? How you gonna leave the hometown? We got a good thing brewing. Your other son is a senior on the team.
and then we're gonna neglect of what he did for the past 3 years.
No, see, all right. So we spoke about this.
Yeah.
My thing is this: I feel like everybody got emotional. It's coming from a hurt place. Granted, at the end of the day, no matter what, as a culture, I think we always want to see somebody win.
Why be hurt and not
proud?
Yeah,
applauding
because
the
no, we are. This majority. I feel like majority of the people. I'm not gonna. To me, like I said, Twitter's a platform, and
It's
there's not a lot of
lukewarm.
people on that.
It's
But
lukewarm.
I feel like I'm gonna speak from a place where we wanna have something, and what I mean by
which
that
is understandable.
Like, for majority of these black athletes, they go to these predominantly white institutions, bring them. They generate so much money by going there. So when you get a guy like Deion, was able to, he didn't need the money, but he was able to basically change the view on how you look at historically black colleges. You would think this would be the new pipeline for mostly black athletes, student athletes, to say, hey, instead of going to this school where I'm a small percentage of the population, I can go to this place where I'm the majority. They understand me. They're teaching me how I can, prolong my life and my career. And this is a space where, not to say I want to separate, but we don't find that much. Most of these kids that go to this school, like you heard in Paulo's an interview where he said when he went to Duke, he was looked at like a zoo animal. When you go to historically black college, I don't think that'll be the atmosphere for you. You'll be able to fit in. So I think the core where people are complaining at, not trying to defend them at, but I just feel like we don't really have a huge staple in a lot of major fields in this country alone. So we have an opportunity where we still do. There's still an opportunity, and Deion has shown that, where we can grow a market for ourselves and continue to thrive. I just think it kind of happened too fast. He kind of broke his contract.
Right.
Supposed to be 4 years. He left in 3.
And
I mean, he overachieved too. But I got nothing against him winning. Like, I'm proud of him. I'm happy for him. He's doing the great things. But I would appreciate him staying to build up more, to show more black coaches, hey, come down here. Let's build up all these schools. So potentially down the line.
For how long? For how long?
Yeah, because it's like a limit, and I told you this yesterday. Like Colorado's scholarships and atmosphere is not the same compared to Jackson State. They're in the Pac-12. They're in the Power Conference. Right. They have a lot of TV deals rolling in.
Yeah, but I just want to say to that, since
in comparison
I last night, the Big East, the Pac-10, they all started somewhere small.
Right.
And what they noticed is that, all right, we have to get these schools in these conferences so we can generate some more money. And that's what I'm seeing as. The same way they did it, it's proven. We just have to get, better schools and better programs within that conference and build it up. And it's possible. So that's what I'm saying. It's like we can get more black coaches, more black personnel, and more he even got Kevin Hunter, that DB, the number 1 recruit, to come down there. You get all those athletes down there. Y'all not telling me the money's not coming down there. You're not telling me more money's going to come down there to potentially get more scholarships and more funding.
You're right. It takes time, and my point of view is there's always some underlying variables. We don't know. We're looking from a phone, a computer screen. We don't know what's actually going on with Deion Sanders and what's going on behind the scenes. I commend what he did for the HBCU where he was at. He did a lot of great things, and he's going to continue to do a lot of great things. I feel like he's going to take the they in the what's it, Big 12
Pac-12.
Pac-12.
Yeah.
I feel like he's gonna make some noise because he's still gonna get them top recruits.
That's what I was saying.
Regardless of the fact,
he's gonna break college
He told
football.
him, he said, I'm bringing some dogs with me, so
And
some of y'all not gonna be here.
if I was still in college and I was of age, I would definitely go try to go play with
he
Deion.
said
I would definitely do that.
the lines are like flooded right now. Everybody's calling.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely, bro.
and to go back to your point, these are major recruits that are committing to Alabama, LSU. They're all leaving. They no longer want to play for Nick Saban. They no longer want to play in the SEC. They found a path where they could go to a guy that is going to get me a good NIL deal, and he's also going to get me in the NFL draft. And at the end of the day, I didn't have to go to Alabama. I didn't have to go to a LSU or Mississippi State. I went to Colorado. And
see, but I get that, but he can have done that. I understand it's not a lot of money.
not JSU, bro.
I understand not at JSU, but I think over time, I think eventually it's gonna
I was
happen.
about to say he don't want to take that time,
I get it.
and he could always go back.
Yeah.
That was my point too.
But that's
as well.
what I'm saying. You can still do that. That's all gonna with who he is. He's shown the blueprint of what can really happen. If we want to have something for ourselves, he's shown us that. So.
Also, is Deion Sanders. He came with a reputation.
Yeah.
That too.
for who he is, right? He came in there with cameras.
Right.
I don't know if the school provided him with cameras.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
He brought value. He brought the value. Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So him bringing a value there, that's not guaranteed to happen at every other HBCU because every coach that's walking into those HBCUs is not prime.
No.
Is everybody gonna go try to play at
Norfolk State.
Jackson State University,
Yeah.
where prime is? Like everybody's not gonna try to stay there.
Right.
When it comes to like him elevating, we mad when these coaches don't receive these looks, right? And then we mad that he do get an opportunity to go really play ball. And I'm not, and that sounds crazy, like coming to the air, like, oh, you trying to say in the HBCU lane, like they not really playing ball. It's not that they're not really playing ball. Like I said, they don't have the funding, they don't have the resources and stuff like that. That's not a reason to leave.
Right.
But he took this job, obviously did not need the money.
Nope.
Right?
Gave half his salary to the school.
Bought some. I don't know if he gonna give half his salary this time back to JSU, and now that's like brother to Colorado. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just you gotta be very technical when you dissecting these situations because like it is Deion Sanders at the end of the day who decided to come here.
Right.
Yeah.
If LeBron went to go coach at Sierra Canyon, like
No one was saying word about it. Yeah.
and when he left, they'll be like, "Oh man, he left Sierra Canyon." Or if Braun went to go coach at Howard, if he went to go coach the Bison,
You know, I was about to say that. I was just about to say that. So imagine
I was gonna say,
Randy
yeah.
Moss.
Appreciate it.
We get who else?
I mean, he's
Jerry Rice.
paving the way for if you're a prior athlete.
Irvin.
Hey, I could use my likeness, like you said. I could get extra scholarships. I could get kids at schools they never imagined playing at.
I could
Because
take the number one recruit of this class and bring him here.
and I could have guys transfer from Alabama.
And
And Nick Saban was looked at as a guy, like people, oh, I got to play for Coach Saban. I got to play for Coach. No, bro. Get an NIL deal with Colorado. Come on, man.
I have no ill will.
It's brewing.
Yeah,
him
yeah,
leaving,
yeah,
going
yeah,
to Colorado
yeah.
and doing
Yeah.
his thing.
I see your point though, bro. It's
I
about
just, like I
uplifting the HBCUs.
And which he already has. I'm not saying he has.
But the funny part is though, bro, every year they play a bowl game and they get killed.
Who?
JSU. They played against Kent State last year and they got killed.
But I think it's a time, it's a generational process. Like this, a lot of people don't know, like the Big East, the Pac-12, all these divisions were small until the TV deal came into it, until the money came into it.
Right.
So I think once, the money will come into it and these programs will get more funding, they can get more scholarships. That's going to turn all that around. And a lot of people don't know, a lot of Hall of Famers in the NFL are from where? Historically black colleges. Like a lot of people, I don't know if y'all know that. Hall of Famers in this game. Michael Strahan, Shannon Sharp.
Get off the TV. Go coach.
yeah.
It takes a village,
It's
right?
also a wake up call to our
It takes a
culture
village, bro.
to
It takes a
give
village.
back
I mean,
to those colleges as well. Even I'm some of y'all didn't probably go there or not, but we have to invest in ourselves to get to these points.
So imagine. Go ahead. Not a guy.
I get where you coming from because like it's hurt, but we got to figure out how to regulate our emotions. Just because we hurting, that doesn't mean that we have to express it with disdain. Like this person is messed up.
Right.
Like it hurt. It's like, yo, we worked this job with our coworker for 5 years. Now he gone. You gonna be mad that this person took another job, or you gonna be happy that they got a better opportunity?
100%.
Right.
Like we cannot express every time that damn, it's gonna be sad for this season of JSU
Right.
to end. But I'm happy for this person. Like, we just gotta regulate our emotions.
No, definitely. I mean, we're happy for him. Hopefully, people see this and they try to go down to help out these schools and really, like I said, bring more money to it and change it around. Good luck to Deion Sanders. That school, they were 1-11 before he got there. Hopefully, he turns that record.
I mean,
around.
all them guys on the roster is gone, bro.
All I know is he gonna make some noise. He's gonna shake the room a little bit.
Yeah, I saw the speech he gave
Like I
him.
said, like you just said, I'm gonna piggyback off of you.
Crazy.
He left the blueprint.
Yeah.
So all they got to do at JSU is just follow it and continue to play football at the end of the day, right?
I mean,
You don't. At the end of the day, you players have to play football. Deion Sanders ain't playing football.
It don't matter who's coaching.
He's on the sideline coaching.
He's rallying you to
You
get
guys
you
got
there.
to play football. That's it. So now, he's gonna go on and bro, he's gonna make some noise with Colorado.
You don't need to spread hate on that. The man has done everything and more. He said everything. He accomplished it. Like he said, he was going to change the program. He was going to bring someone.
I'm gonna do it, and I did.
And he
Come
did.
I
on.
mean, them pregame walkouts, man.
Come on now. Did
missed
y'all
that.
see the videos every now and then? The artist was pulling up to go watch the game. And that's how the coach
Gilly the
should be.
Kid, Wallow. You saw
Bro.
the clip when Gilly the
Glock.
Kid got killed on one of the players tackled him.
Listen,
Nah,
all
but
I got.
I just see seeing that is just so beautiful. That's how it should be, though.
Right, but it's gonna be like that in Colorado, bro.
But I'm gonna think that. Like I said, it takes a village. All right, he started it. Now it takes everybody to come and come back and actually do it.
Then he gets to SEC school. Then it's lit.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is he can always come back, and I want him to come back.
No, somebody else will come along. Hopefully, like I said, I don't know. Years from now, they'll find some funding and TV deals to try to sign historically black colleges.
Like how it's like how we came back for lacrosse, bro. We here and we came back, right? You feel me?
The goal is to make sure we got is to start that pipeline.
That's what I'm saying. That's it. So
man, shout out to Colorado.
Yeah,
I got a real one.
Let's get the move on, man. Let's get to the hardwood, fellas. NBA. And first topic of discussion is, man, early MVP. Who was your favorites, man? We got Tatum. We got Luka. Ooh, AD has been wilding. He finally woke the F up. All right, chill. Give him his flowers.
No, he woke up. I don't know about MVP. I'll relax.
Hey, chill. Come on.
What do you mean by that?
He is the MVP right now.
Let's
Talking about he is the MVP right now.
No.
What do you mean by that?
This is MVP right now.
55? That's not MVP level?
Oh my God, against Washington.
Let's continue. You got Jokic, Giannis, Booker. We could go on.
55,
I'm gonna go
man.
on this.
Yeah. Let's give some love to SGA as well. He's been on the tear.
Hopefully he's a starter in All-Star game.
So as of right now, well, not right now, but in front of my face, I'm just looking at the standards. My bad, my computer just died. But Phoenix Suns right now 16-8, Pelicans 15-8, Memphis 15-9, Denver 14-9, Sacramento 13-9, and you got the LA Clippers 14-11. I'm just gonna keep it right there for the top six.
Kings in there.
Yeah, the Kings is third. I'm just crazy looking at that.
Mike Brown, Coach of the Year.
And then I gotta look for the East. But fellas, who y'all got early contention for the MVP?
My MVP as of right now. See, that's what happens when you choose AD.
AD as your
You got flu-like symptoms.
Chill. I got the mask on too, bro. Come on.
I'm taking JT, man. Jason Tatum.
Very
what
good
he's
pick.
been doing this whole year, and
JT.
from his summer, and then coming out this year, and his team having the best record, his numbers have gone up. I think why not?
Why not?
Yeah, I think it's JT time. He's showing the league I'm taking over. No answer from me. I can't do nothing. Unfortunately, I don't know why Miami Heat thought it was a good idea having you down as has him on ISO against him. You send help, or you call a timeout, or you foul him immediately.
Help.
All right? You don't put a man that's 40 guarding a kid that's 25, 23, all right?
All right, really quick, fellas.
Why
before
was
I
he
cut y'all
even
off.
getting minutes?
Celtics right now 20-5, Bucks 17-6, Cavaliers 16-9, Hawks 13-11, Pacers 13-11. You got the Nets 13-12, and the Sixers at 12-12. Ugh.
Told you about Philly.
Disgusting.
But I'm taking JT as my
JT?
early MVP, man.
JT.
Who do I like?
And like Larry Bird Jr. second.
I mean,
I'm weak.
It's very early. It's hard to call.
It's
hard to
predictions.
call.
Yeah,
It's early, bro.
That's what
Very
you said. Early
We don't
predictions,
know what
man.
could happen with injuries
Y'all
and
had
stuff.
AD, so nothing wrong with that.
I mean, I guess outside Tatum. Outside Tatum only because, like, I like to see players, like you said, improve in the offseason and you see it directly correspond to the court. He didn't wait until later on into the season. Like, he came back like the Game 5, Game 6 in the finals was yesterday, and he has something to prove. And he's gotten a lot stronger. I like the way he's attacking the basket. And he just seems like a better, just all-around player.
Yep.
It's very similar to how Giannis came after that shackling to Kawhi.
Yep.
And you could tell he took it personal. I think JT took it personal because now when he goes to the basket, he's not afraid of the contact. He's drawing the contact. You see him communicating with Marcus Smart and Jaylen Brown, telling them where they need to be. And he's really become the leader and focal point of that team. And I'm, obviously what happened with the coaching in the offseason, but for him to come back as a complete player, for them to be 20-5, like DC said, it's hard to go to the finals and come back the next year and play up to that standard of basketball. Look at the Warriors right now. They're struggling. So I would co-sign and say if everything were to stay the way it is, I'm picking JT as well.
All right, let me go through the stats real quick. All right, so you have Luka averaging top right now 32.9. Right behind him is Giannis at 31.9.
Jesus.
You got Shai averaging 31.3. Jason Tatum's averaging 30.8. Steph is averaging 30.
Damn.
KD's averaging 29.9. Donovan Mitchell's averaging 29.
Defense.
So you got 4 players averaging 30 or more.
Basically 5.
Yeah. John Morant's averaging 28.5. Devin Booker 28.4. Trey 27.6. Anthony Davis, 27.3. Jaylen Brown, 26.7. LeBron, 25.8. DeMar DeRozan, 25.5. Anthony Simons, 24.7. Zion Williamson, 23.6. Darian Fox, 23.1. And I'm going to leave it at that. Anthony Edwards, 23. So.
Shout out to Popeyes.
Chill. Right. Who your MVP, DC?
Early?
Yeah.
Early.
Way too early.
Luka.
Can't be mad at that either.
Luka. Yeah, I don't got to explain, man. Just watch the man play. I mean, I like Tatum, too. I like Tatum.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be the
Luka got that.
I don't want to agree with you guys, man.
No, for the past 2 to 3 years, they've been trying to give Luka the MVP. So
he's been way too young. But
give it to
now,
him this shit, man. Give it to him.
It's always the record that messes him up.
Who you got?
I know. You know he gonna say. You hear him coughing back there? We know who it is.
MVP stands for what?
Most valuable player.
Okay, most valuable player.
To the Lakers.
Everybody, hold on. Time out. No, it's not. Okay. Everybody that y'all name are playing in a system that's working with or without them.
Luka is the system.
You understand? But okay. Everybody is playing in a system that's working, right? And I'm not saying that they don't lead to their team's success. Like, they're not leading their team to success. But when you talk about value, right? AD went out first quarter yesterday.
Hey, man, you gotta
and that's a game.
No,
that's a game. That's a game that we could have won.
But all right.
It was a close game throughout, right? So AD go out first quarter.
Okay.
Did you win?
Let me ask.
You said could.
This is why he's the value. He's the value on the team.
Let me ask you this though, okay? Is an MVP caliber player gonna play 7 minutes and I have the
Let's not do that, bro.
Oh God!
Let's not do that. It's a different time. Y'all wanna.
You know what Michael Jordan did?
Y'all want a flu game. We just came off a COVID.
Listen,
a nigga coughing on the court.
Okay,
ain't nobody playing with that. They looked at his eyes. He too red. We gotta take him. We gotta take him to the back
because he was hitting the blunt too hard the night before.
My conspiracy, bro, is he is so tired of being called street clothes that he was like, nah, I gotta go play. Like, I have to play 7 minutes because if I show up in the street clothes, they're gonna label me as street clothes.
Don't that take down his average, right? Because he played in that game.
He should have never been out there to begin with.
Let me back you up real quick. So his last 9
numbers
games
are good though.
Please give me the stats.
I got you.
Yeah. And read the teams he's doing it against.
Oh, I don't got the teams.
Okay. Make sure you list the Bucks first.
I just got the stats. But last couple games, last 9 games. 55 points, 17 rebounds, 3 blocks.
Washington.
44 points, 10 rebounds, 3 blocks.
Against who?
Bucks.
Against who?
Bucks.
Okay. Proceed.
27 points, 12 rebounds, 3 blocks. 25 points, 13 rebounds, 4 blocks.
I think
25 points, 15 rebounds, 3 blocks.
3 out of those, you said 9 games, right?
Yeah.
3 out of those 9 games, they played the
Spurs.
Okay.
That don't count.
Okay,
that don't count.
Okay, no.
Yo, time out.
Don't count.
Why y'all trying to take away? Everybody was healthy when we played the Bucks.
No,
everybody.
That is the lone game.
I give you the Bucks.
That's the lone game.
Giannis gave us 40. AD gave him 44.
I give you no debate.
And
Come
we won
on.
by how much? 5?
Point blank.
5.
I'll give you that
We
one.
won by 5?
Yeah.
How many rebounds?
Daniel
he had that game?
Gafford and Kyle Kuzma and Porzingis.
You got no debate when it comes to the Bucks.
He should have had 85.
I'm sorry.
No debate.
He cooked for
He should have had 85.
Okay.
There's no debate when that Bucks game. You got it.
That's the only one. And we talked about this, right? It's national television.
If Giannis can't stop him, you think somebody else gonna stop him? You think slow Jokic gonna stop him?
Who gonna stop
the
him?
flu got that nigga. The flu stopped him.
That's okay. That's okay. Listen, weather changes. We going from coast to coast.
All right.
From the heat to the cold.
So AD MVP. Do they make the playoffs?
Yeah, we make the playoffs. What are you talking about?
10 and 13?
To me, Dallas
10,
fans
14?
are Lakers
Y'all think
fans
the Kings? Y'all think the Kings are gonna stay where they are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I already told this guy, the Jazz in Portland back to normal. I already told you that.
Y'all understand the amount of games that separate in the 10th seed
and
the 4th seed in the West?
In the West,
we still 20 games in.
No, you're right. In the West, you are one bad losing streak away from.
I was just excited. I was excited.
I was excited.
We try to explain to this man, but Marcus, really quickly.
You know what I'm
in the
saying?
West, I give you that. In the West, you are one losing streak away from ending up.
He said Damian Lillard, Anthony Simons. Okay,
yeah,
that's it.
Oh, you mean the Blazers? Oh, don't get me started on my
We
Blazers.
got 50 plus games to
You're
go.
right.
You're right.
You got 50 plus games to go.
So realistically speaking, though, right? For AD's MVP case, I'm not going to discredit the numbers. I don't want to see him catch the flu and do that, bro. You can't do that.
We make it to
Straight
the,
up.
what did I say on
Like-
before the season started? 4th seed, Darvin Ham,
Bro.
Coach of the Year. Yo, it's not many games that's separating us
Wow,
from the 4th seed.
that's what
so
you saying
make it
right
to
now?
We make it to the 4th seed.
Yo, bro.
Darvin Ham, Coach of the Year, AD, MVP.
I've
heard it here first, no, Craig,
been
you
with
heard it
you
here
on the
first.
Lakers bandwagon, but the 4 seed,
Morgan, I expect stuff like this from him, bro. I expect stuff like this.
Morgan,
What are you talking about? It's not the bandwagon, though, bro.
nah.
It's the journey. What are you talking about? It's the journey.
Journey on the
So,
bandwagon.
the reports
Journey
came
on
out
the
today. Y'all not
bandwagon.
touching those picks. Y'all not touching the picks.
No need to.
So this roster is going to get to the 4th seed.
We got leverage now.
Oh, I have a question. I have a
Yes.
question for you. All right, so on the trade block right now, you got
Yo,
Kendrick Nunn and Patrick Beverly.
there you go. Who you getting?
a
Two
chopped
random-
cheese in
hold on,
Arizona
hold on.
for
You know what's
that.
crazy?
What's up?
I wouldn't even get rid of Pat Bev. The A is not like there's not no clear number 1 seed. I'll get rid of Kendrick Nunn. I'll get rid of I don't know where Max Christie playing at.
What about Schroeder?
Stop. No. We're not gonna do this.
keep it shorter?
He's the
I'll
youngest
keep
player
short-
on the roster, bro.
The chemistry that we're developing on that team. I don't know if y'all watching the games, but
No, we are.
I am.
time out.
No, we
Look,
watching the games.
Pat Bev. I'm gonna keep Pat Bev.
Okay.
And I'm gonna keep Pat Bev. Put him on a KD. Put him on this person. And yeah, KD gave him buckets. Hold on. KD gave him buckets. But would you rather Braun holding KD and Pat Bev just lingering around the court, or would you rather Pat Bev hold
No.
KD, preserve Braun's? Hold on, y'all making all these faces.
I'm trying to see where you
Look,
going with this.
Preserve Braun's energy. Preserve everybody else's energy.
Marcus, keep going, please. Please.
How old is LeBron?
I'm not putting Braun on KD. I'm not putting Braun on anybody that, unless it's the playoffs, I'm not putting Braun on anybody that he gotta risk his damn life.
You gonna hire LeBron?
I'll give you one right now.
You gonna holler LeBron?
You remember Eric Snow, right, on Cleveland?
No, I don't.
Okay. Y'all remember Eric
Yo,
Snow?
we just dropped this short of LeBron's worst roster.
Eric
Worst
Snow?
roster, yes.
Pat Beverly is Eric Snow.
No.
He's 6 foot. Plays with a lot of intensity. I like diving on the floor. I love it.
He be in foul trouble in
Listen.
the first quarter.
Pat Bev.
Teams are begging him to shoot, bro. If you watch the game against Cleveland, nobody's even running the close out on
all
him.
the games that we winning in the paint. The shot gonna come. The shot comes with the energy in the ball,
But-
right?
okay.
With Pat Bev is not only a defensive player. He's a voice on the court. When AD jumped up and almost injured his back, all crazy. What did Pat Bev tell him? Your hands up is a block to everybody else in the league. He needs that reminder from a player. Darvin Ham ain't tell him that
How you know that?
because he didn't.
How you know that?
Your hands up is a block to everybody else in the league.
So you
remember that.
You don't think they
Okay.
could keep him like as a coach?
Who, Pat Bev?
Yeah. Like, you know how Haslam just
Yeah, he could definitely be a UD.
because listen,
But they don't got no young guys.
I feel you. Everybody needs a locker room general, right?
Yeah.
To be on the guys.
He's gonna hold people accountable.
But in my eyes, in a 7-game series,
So who do you pick up for Pat Bev and y'all could get rid of K Nunn because he ain't doing none.
that was a foregone
Well,
conclusion.
well, your hope
Yeah.
is that you trade those two to potentially get a
I'm-
wing.
I'm thinking
so you can
shooting.
hire LeBron.
Who?
I want a shooter. I want Grayson Allen. Give me Grayson Allen. I need someone that's a bona fide shooter. Because Reeves is the borderline.
Is Grayson Allen going to guard up on KD?
Yeah,
Yeah, and he's taller than Pat Bev.
you could definitely put it. And he could do,
And like you said, it's not to stop him. It's
he
to
can do a dirty
alleviate-
move to potentially get him hurt.
Yeah.
Same thing Pat Bev.
Ask him. He injured. He put Caruso on the shelf. Okay.
Okay.
Like he's a shooter. My biggest thing about Pat Bev is he's shooting 22% from 3. A LeBron guard cannot shoot below 30%. It's impossible. The double teams that AD LeBron get, teams are going to invite him to shoot. And I'm
It'll
not saying
come.
that's a bad thing, but in a 7-game series, crucialness, crunch time, Pat Bev should not be seeing the floor.
It'll come. Pat Bev makes timely threes. He's done that throughout his careers. He's done that. He don't make nothing. Yo, leave him open. All of a sudden in the playoffs, he knocking them down. It'll
Okay,
come.
okay.
All right.
When
So-
we talk about this, man, I just can't get out what happened last year in Minnesota when they won that game against Grizzlies
Yo.
and they were jumping on top of the table.
He was crying.
Yeah.
That shit had me weak.
DC, what you got?
I'm sorry.
Nah, I was gonna move on to the next topic.
Go
We
ahead,
get
go
more
ahead.
carried
My fault. I
away.
was just had to throw that out there.
So, next topic is build your ideal player, and all I can think about is 2K. I'm sorry.
There's
But-
4 lot gamers out there.
Yo, build your ideal player to
Okay.
play in the NBA today. All right, you got defense, passing, shooting, handle, athleticism, and mental and clutch. And honestly, what comes to mind for me is Kawhi.
No, I'm saying, so basically, this topic was like, we literally like build your own players. So you're saying like Kawhi body type or Kawhi hands, Kawhi defense, Kawhi, what do you...
For each
pick
category,
intangibles.
Yeah, so
we
intangibles.
could all go around.
Talking about like John Wall's foot
Start with
speed.
defense.
All right, let's start with defense. We can go around.
Yeah.
Instead of going one by one. So defense for me will be definitely Kawhi, like hands down. I'm really legit creating my 2K mod player right now,
Like-
but Kawhi for me.
Kawhi. I'm going with Tony Allen.
Tony Allen.
Or
Okay.
Patrick Beverly.
Patrick Bev.
I'm sorry.
This man's a troll, man. You're annoying.
No, I'm taking Kawhi defense.
Who you got?
AD.
AD defense. AD defense. Hey, think about prime. Prime. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Nah, this guy's disrespectful.
I'm sorry.
Nah,
So
but
what's next after defense?
AD's defense, top one of the top.
Definitely. He could be
Passing now. Passing.
Luka.
It could be all time, right?
Any pick
Yeah,
this is
any.
your
That's
this
what I'm
is your
thinking right
ideal
now.
player.
I'm trying to think of the best.
You got Luka?
I got Luka's passing. Because that no-look pass he gave to Christian Wood
First of all,
last night.
Is IQ on this
You're
list too?
bugging.
Yeah, we could add IQ to
We
it.
got IQ, but pass. I'm
trying to
taking
think of
LeBron.
I think
Yeah.
the best pass.
Taking LeBron.
I'm gonna go J Kidd. I think he has some like crazy
I was
like
thinking about Steve
on the
Nash.
Suns, on the net, like
CP.
every single
Yeah,
team he's
yeah.
been on, he just makes everybody better. Like he had Kenyon Martin and RJ looking great on the Nets
Got
when
them
he was
some-
on the Suns.
Got them some money.
When he was on even on the Knicks,
On the Mavericks.
on the Mavs. Yeah, I think J Kidd is.
Oh, you agreeing with me?
Yeah,
Bron?
I'm taking Bron.
Bron. All right, next one. Shooting.
It's easy. It should be consensus.
Yeah, this is
it should
easy
be
to me.
consensus.
This should be a sweep, honestly.
Yes.
Steph.
Man, yeah.
Steph, SC30. I don't think there's anybody with a cannon like him.
Nope.
I'll take Melo. I'll take Melo shooting.
Okay. This is
Okay.
preference. Okay.
Just shooting. Just shooting. It's not Melo. I'll take Melo
I'm
shooting.
thinking,
He can make
thinking.
tough shots. He can make
I'm
tough
thinking.
shots.
I think
Handle.
when he was hot in, that's another easy one.
Handle.
Kyrie.
I'm trying to think who got better handles than Kyrie. I'm trying to think. Oh,
Think about
you
it.
saying all time? You
can
saying
take
all
James
time?
Harden.
No.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Sorry.
Hell no. That's disrespectful.
We're
That's
not talking- we're
disrespectful.
not-
Better
Bro,
than Kyrie?
we are
No, I'm
not
saying better.
bro.
I'm not
that's
saying
what-
better. I said
We
Yeah.
are not talking fat man.
No, I'm not. Hell no. Take it 3 steps back. No, hell
I'm
no.
just saying. I'm just suggesting. I'm throwing
Shout out
something
Amori,
there for y'all.
but
I'm just throwing something out there for y'all.
we not. You said Kyrie.
Me. Who don't want Kyrie's handle?
I'm gonna throw out Kyrie right now. I'm trying to think of who else.
Yo, it's a lot of sneaky players.
You think Ray for Austin?
Jay Crawford.
Jay Crawford.
That's another.
Jamal Crawford.
Really, he's a wizard with the basketball.
Don't sleep on Joe Johnson's handle. It's nice.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's a sleeper.
I so Joe.
That's a
I'm
sleeper.
just saying.
Damn. You got me
Handles-
thinking now.
I'm just saying Kyrie because no matter what, that bag is disgusting.
Unlimited.
Handles, I'm gonna have to go AI.
I was thinking Allen Iverson, but I'm
I
like,
have
to. Are we
I
taking
feel like Kyrie has
Post
that
Kyrie
edge
or
over.
I'm just saying he made Antonio Daniels touch the ground twice in one play. I've never seen a guy get dropped on
He
the
should
play
He
twice.
shipped to Jordan twice.
And that's what I was about to say. Rookie year, going toe to toe with MJ. Not. I got to say AI for the handle, but Kyrie is a close second though.
Damn, Garland got a bag too, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like once Garland, he's early.
Yeah.
Like once he gets more years underneath his belt, he could be right there.
Don't
behind
sleep on
Kyrie,
Curry's handle either.
Yeah.
Curry be embarrassing dudes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Dad, you played in the NBA? Yeah. Oh, I saw a highlight of you against the Warriors.
What he did to Ty
Steph-
Lawson,
bro.
R.I.P. Ty Lawson ankles.
Nigga,
I
he
gotta-
did to Chris Paul.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. It's embarrassing.
Like, that was like baseline.
My man's playing Twister.
Toot, toot.
Twister.
Steve Kerr, and the play with Steve Kerr couldn't even look at him because he just threw up, bro.
That was fake.
All right, so I'm going with Kyrie. Who you got?
Yeah, he said Jay.
Jamal Crawford.
Jamal Crawford.
All right, so next one, athleticism.
This is a tough one. This is the toughest one. You go Zion, Sean Kemp, Westbrook, John Wall,
Say
D
Bron.
Rose, LeBron.
Derrick Rose.
Athleticism.
James
Derrick Rose.
White, top flight White. He's a little
Derrick
bit-
Rose.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take D Rose.
You could take John Morant.
I got some bunnies.
Zach LaVine.
That's a good sleeper
Exact.
right there.
Aaron Gordon.
Sheesh.
even better.
And I'm playing this game very ethical because in 2K, y'all can't build the players that y'all build.
Now at this point, Victor,
Just a little bit.
Victor, one thing.
Women,
Yeah,
Yama.
it's like based on who you've seen. Like, who do you think has the best? For me, I'm gonna go Gerald Green. Like that whole cupcake, like that was the dunk contest I remember. That and the Jay Rich one. But when Fam had the cupcake at the edge of the basket, went up that joint, said like this, and crammed it. That was memorable to me.
Touch on Gerald Green. He's the only guy I ever seen like had a highlight reel that make the opponent want to stand up and cheer.
That windmill.
That windmill. If y'all go watch that windmill,
like he was peeking
the Houston bench
into the
guy
basket,
almost
bro.
got up. He almost stood up. It was almost cheered.
Yeah, that's I gotta say Gerald Green.
Would you stood up if you was on the opposite team?
Huh?
I think would have stood up.
I'm standing up.
That's how you get cut though.
I don't care, bro.
That's amazing.
You don't see this every day.
You should never be rooting for the other team.
I'm gonna get up and like, damn.
I'm like, yo, did you just see this?
All right, you gotta look at the bench when somebody get crossed. Look at the bench. They be like,
Nah, the star players just be like,
no, bro. Yeah. Yo, I would be embarrassing sitting on the sideline.
they be
Man.
like, yo, these guys.
Don't sit next to me on the
Let me
sideline.
get the business right now.
Like, oh shit!
you can't show me. I can't be around stuff like that. You get dunked on, crossed. I can't be there.
Bro, I'm looking at you in practice like, yo,
You good?
you got fucked up
you good?
yesterday.
Where do y'all rank JR's athleticism?
Ooh,
It's up there.
JR.
You can't forget Vince Carter.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, how-
We going
damn.
back?
Can't forget it.
The aficionados gonna kill us. How could I say Gerald Green before Vince Carter?
True.
If there's no Vince Carter, there's no
There's no
Gerald
highlight,
Green.
there's no
I'm glad
highlight.
somebody mentioned Sean Kemp though.
I have to mention it because
Yeah.
Sean Kemp with the
that was iconic. I remember I was in high school. I was watching that tape and I was like, damn.
What's the dude name from the Blazers that was jumping out the gym too?
Ooh.
Clyde.
No, Roy.
No, not Roy.
Not Roy.
Clyde Drexler?
Is it Drexler?
Yeah.
Yeah,
His bounce was
yeah.
nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
shit, we got
Irving.
Dr.
Oh,
J.
yo.
What'd you say? Yeah, thank you.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Nah,
I think,
MJ
but
joint.
we put him. Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, like
Dominique Wilkins and
but
Jordan?
You shaking your head no?
Bro, right
no,
now,
I'm saying like
explosiveness.
he was
He's
the
not-
we said-
first
we said
person
athleticism.
that you was like, yo, that's fake. Like
Yeah, facts.
Who, Jordan?
Now, would you
Like,
say
the way
explosiveness
he
add
would-
to athleticism? Though?
Yeah, it is.
even you said Kawhi with the hand, like the way he would like.
Palm the ball.
That's like
He'll be in the air for
Unheard
2
of.
seconds
Cheating.
on a jump shot. Like
Cheating.
Before his time.
he was jumping high.
Before his
And
time,
then-
bro.
how
He was
could we,
really
how
Air
could we
Jordan.
forget the switch hands?
Yeah.
Now, but
Everybody
Yeah.
tried that
who
move
was
in the
nasty-
driveway.
who
Like
was nastier than
everybody.
him was Dominique Wilkins.
Him
Gotcha.
and Dominique would go at it in the
Alright,
dunk contest.
This is gonna. This I like this one right
Clutch,
here.
right?
And I already know. No, not even clutch. I feel like it's. Let's separate that.
Okay.
Mental, Kobe.
That man right there.
Kobe.
Yeah, let's zoom in.
Mamba.
Right there.
Come on, you already know 2-4. Mentality wise,
Nah,
can't go no wrong with that.
yeah, it's a sweep.
I don't
By
know.
far.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of who has a better mentality than Kobe Bryant. But I,
mean,
feel like for
you-
me,
you could
Mamba
say-
got it.
MJ's up there.
Yeah,
You
because
know,
MJ was a psycho.
He was the blueprint for Kobe.
He
wanted to be
conjured-
that way.
He conjured, thoughts in his head to make him play better.
But for you to see that somebody is already mentally on that level and to even
Match it.
try to match it, you got to be on a different level.
And you
Yeah.
gotta be insane. You gotta be insane.
Y'all saw the Redeem Team doc.
Right.
Melo was like, I ain't getting up. This too damn early.
Nah, he shifted the whole mentality.
Yep.
He'll be out in the club partying.
Off of movement, not even off of words.
Actions always speak louder. But yeah, I think it's Kobe.
It's a sweep.
Kobe. All right. Now clutch. Last category. Clutch.
I could get funny with this one. I could get real funny.
I'm trying to think. It's tough. There's a lot of clutch players, but I mean, I think let's try to synthesize it. All right, the game's on the line. Who are you trusting to take that shot?
Kobe.
Game is on the line.
I gotta think
This is
long.
for
I
all
gotta
the
think
marbles.
long and hard
I mean,
about this.
Kobe, this is Jordan.
I may have two answers. I may have
Bron,
a guy
Bron,
right now, and then I have a
Steph,
guy that played in the
KD.
past. You know, my answer for right now is Dame. I don't think
out of all.
out of everybody, because like the names y'all mentioned, they're in the limelight for rings and everything, and I know they're like top tier. But for Dame, the chip on his shoulder as a rookie, that shot he made against Houston, I don't really think you're gonna see another rookie come in and like take over the culture like that.
Now I'm about to Google right now.
So for right now, I'm taking Dame, and I'm gonna get funny for the pass. I'm gonna take Robert Horry.
Okay.
Off a broken play, Western Conference Finals.
That's right place, right time.
Bruh, but listen, a lot of dudes would have missed that shot. And
Big shot Horry.
So can I take my guy, The Undertaker, Matt Ryan?
no, hell no.
I'm just kidding.
Bleep that out. When I got funny with y'all, I'll take Horry for old school.
I'm taking Kobe.
Oh, we got
and
the analytics guy over here looking at the numbers.
Yeah, I'm googling right now who has the most.
LeBron should be in that conversation.
No, he is.
too.
No, I mentioned his name. LeBron's up there.
Oh, it's Michael Jordan with
Jordan.
9 buzzer beaters. In
I
history.
mean, come on, y'all remember that one against Cleveland?
Yeah, y'all know what time it is.
Yeah. I say KD because like no matter what you're gonna try to do,
Let's not discredit Dame though.
I'm
He
not.
he got Paul George and Russell,
the
but he
reason-
blew up that OKC team with that side. That side step back was
him
crazy.
being clutch is the reason why he got the name Dame
That
Time.
side step back was crazy.
Him being clutch is the reason why they called
And
it
then
Dame
to be
Time.
like, bye bye, go home. That's clutch.
Yeah, Dirk.
Yeah,
Basketball gods,
Yeah.
I am sorry.
yeah.
I read his name.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
once you put you on that post,
Hold on. Let me read this list. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. Let
let's
me read
see.
this list.
Let's hear it.
once you
So
put
we
you on that
got-
post is kind of over.
So this is I'm just reading ranking the 20 most clutch players in NBA history. So at 20, Shaquille O'Neal.
What?
19, Robert Horry.
Oh,
18,
you go.
Dwayne Wade. 17, Reggie Miller. 16, Joe Johnson. 15, Jerry West. 14, Tim Duncan. 13, Ray Allen.
Is Larry on this list?
He's
gotta be top 10.
He's definitely higher.
gotta be
12,
top 10.
Yeah, 12, Paul Pierce.
He's clutch.
That's interesting. 11, Dirk Nowitzki. 10, Kawhi. 9, Kyrie. 8, Steph. 7, Kevin Durant. 6, Damian Lillard. 5, Magic Johnson. 4, LeBron. 3, Larry Bird.
Okay.
2, Kobe Bryant. And no one is Michael Jordan.
That
I was-
top, that
I was
top
getting
5
nervous.
is
I was
that.
like, where's Kobe?
Hold on, that top 5 though is like
Jordan, Kobe,
Jordan, Kobe, Bird,
Larry Bird.
Magic, and
Larry,
LeBron.
so
LeBron.
yeah,
And Bron.
Larry Bird, James, yep,
Sheesh.
Magic Johnson.
yeah, that sounds
About right.
yeah.
Who's your favorite, ladies and
What's the
gentlemen?
source of that?
Hold
Basketball Reference or
on, hold on.
Send us your,
because that was
That's a true journalist right,
Right,
there.
your
What's
ideal
the source?
your
What's the
ideal
source?
Fadeaway World.
your ideal
Shout out to
2K player.
Fadeaway World.
Your
More than
ideal
sports.
creative player. Send us your,
Facts. Go through the
traits.
categories we went through.
Whose
But
IQ would y'all pick?
IQ, bro, I gotta go LeBron.
Yeah, I'll go
IQ.
LeBron.
LeBron IQ is out of this.
LeBron or Kobe?
He's disgusting. No,
I'll go Chris Paul.
LeBron got way better
I'll
IQ.
go-
I'll go Chris Paul because like even though
CP.
I don't like Chris Paul, I like him as a player.
You like Cliff better?
Yeah, I like Cliff.
he was almost a Laker.
Yo,
I've never seen Chris Paul take a bad shot in my life. Ever seen him take a bad shot? The plays that he make when he's he's like a small Braun when it comes to like leading his team.
That's why they didn't want him on the leaguers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'll
David
take
Stern
CP.
was like not in my league.
I'm taking Braun though, because like the way he knows about
Yeah.
guys shooting percentage from a certain side of the court,
Like yeah,
the pass that he knows, like he's already 3 or 4 steps ahead of you, or whatever move you're gonna
he knows
make.
what coverage. He knows what they playing. He knows if this double team comes, this guy's gonna be open, and if he's not open, this is the second option. If not, I'm gonna take like all of that is processing in this. How old is he? 37, 38-year-old man's brain.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh,
That's
hold
same with Chris Paul though.
Yeah.
What about Jason Kidd with the bump me?
Brilliant.
Hey, listen, you got to get it how you live.
He knew he'd get a timeout out of that, so
That definitely was some like park type like summertime rec move. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry,
But
LeBron 37. Sorry, added another year
his,
to your life.
his birthday's this
I apologize.
December.
Come on, yeah, I know. Come on, he the big goat, man. Capricorn out here, brother.
big
Come
cat,
on.
big cat. Shout out to Braun, man.
So clutch, real quick. Who's your pick?
I took
You said Kobe.
KD.
Oh, KD.
I got Dame and Robert Horry.
Dame.
I took a little.
Who you got?
Kobe.
Kobe. For me, I'm gonna go Michael Jordan. I'm gonna go Mike.
I thought you was about to say some crazy joint like Hito Turkaloo or something like that.
Listen, he knocked down shot, bro. Knocked down shot. All right, now house cleaning, fellas. House cleaning.
Yes, sir.
And you know the guy right here who's been tarnishing his name, man. Kyrie Irving just got dropped by Nike officially. He's not a Nike athlete no more. About to get, I guess, replaced by Ja Morant. Ja Morant is soon to get his Nike shoe. Hopefully that style is actually a nice style and it's not fucking butt ugly. But, I mean, I don't know what Kyrie's going to do now as far as a shoe deal. Hopefully he does something independently. And honestly, I'm copping the shoe if it looks somewhat stylish. But thoughts on that, fellas? How y'all feel? Honestly, I saw this coming because I know the media just.
I need us to rally around Kyrie, man.
I want to rally.
Seriously,
around.
Let's teach a lot of corporations a lesson.
Go independent. Let Kyrie start it up. Let Kyrie start it up. And
self-explanatory.
Yeah,
just like I don't really want to mention Ye right now because he's been saying a whole bunch of nonsense.
That's a whole different conversation.
Say like Ye goes and starts to develop his own and brings back Yeezys with his own style. I'll cop it. So Kyrie, let's see what you can do, maneuver, and create your own brand. And I'm definitely copping.
Well, join with a company that aligns with your views.
Right.
Because obviously Nike's really gonna look stupid.
I mean,
can he? I want to see if he could dive into another. Yeah, I really don't want him to go again with the corporate side. I really want him to go independent. But if he could go like Puma,
I'm sure there is a black-owned shoe company.
Absolutely, somewhere.
Well, D-Wade partnered with some. I don't know. I keep seeing the ads on my. I know
wait.
Yeah, Way of Wade.
Him and D-Lo.
And those style his style sneakers are pretty fire.
I want the cop one.
And Clay is also overseas, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, Clay's overseas.
Or you could just write in America.
Yeah, I was gonna say
do something.
With the Kyrie thing, I saw it coming. The timeline, he didn't agree with the design of his latest shoe, and he
them shits was getting ugly.
He went to social media. He basically said, "Yo, I didn't design that. I don't know who was designing it. They look bad." Of course, what happened, that whole saga with the ADL and all that, it was bound to happen.
Yeah,
But it's unfortunate. Like I said, we should not be using this man as a scapegoat for when you say something wrong, when you do something that people don't align with. You should go ahead and take everything away from him, his pockets. Yeah. It sucks for the kids because a lot of kids, I don't know about y'all, but for me, Kyrie, KD's was my go-to.
Yeah, absolutely,
inexpensive
and bronze.
shoes, comfortable.
I remember, a couple summers ago, he had the truck outside of Rucker. He had the whole SpongeBob colorway. Like, he was the face of Nike. And to see it all kind of tarnish that quickly is, like y'all said, it's inhumane.
They're lost.
The best style.
They're lost.
I'll tell you the best style that he had, that whoever created it or whoever styled it, was when he was in the finals with Bron. And they had that collab, fire. And I feel like the top shoe that I caught was the Krispy Kremes. You know what I'm talking about, the Kyrie 2s, bro.
Yes, sir.
They're lost.
Absolutely, they're lost.
I don't like Nike's cocky approach to the Kyrie situation
100%.
because from my understanding, or as Quando Rondo says, from my understanding, I could have sworn that their relationship was ending already before all of this stuff here. So the fact that Nike tried to latch on to this story and be like, hey, we're ending our relationship with Kyrie.
Who the hell cares?
That's trash. But
we don't align.
I got the ultimate plan for Kyrie. Come to Big Baller Brand, baby.
When was the last time you heard about them?
We got to do some focus groups.
We want his
big focus groups.
We want his career to end the right way, not the big baller way.
We got to do. I would. If we could find it.
Hell no.
I was kidding, Ali. I was kidding, Ali.
Yo, bro, please. No.
If you establish it the right way.
I seen the N1 documentary. The first shoes was busting. Like,
bro, no,
busting out. If you go find a good design and fix it, be straight.
You hit it right there in the head, bro. A good design, because Lonzo was tripping and falling.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about him putting on them goddamn tap dancer shoes and say I'm gonna go out there and play ball.
I don't know what they was thinking, bro.
Just go find the right people to design the correct footwear. And one, if y'all seen the N1 documentary, it's a great one.
Go to China.
Yeah,
and figure it out.
That's what he did. He went to go for that dude. Went to China and figured out the right pattern to make the right shoe.
I can see Kyrie with Puma.
I wouldn't. More appropriation.
Yeah, but I think
Hope is over there,
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think it'll be a seamless transition. They have Kuzma, they got LaMelo. Like, that fits his brand a little bit better than like a Reebok or Adidas if he decides to go major.
Do they align with the culture? That's the question.
Puma aligns with the culture, bro.
Now, because they trying to come back.
We appropriated
I'm talking about
RIP Nip, man. Come on.
So you saying he should align with For Us By Us?
Yeah. Because I'm all right. My angle about this whole thing regarding the whole Jerry Jones and Kyrie thing, we got in Deion Sanders that we have to establish our own. So when they can't be killing us,
You're right.
How we try.
What if he's selling it for $800?
then that's fine.
He's not gonna do that.
He's not.
He's not gonna.
I don't
do
know
that.
if you're doing it independent. The cost of production.
As crazy as it sounds, Shaq's.
Macro and micro.
But he's been
But Shaq's a butt ass ugly. Like
I
But,
agree.
Yeah.
but
it looked like you walking around with a caravan on your damn feet.
But you're also
I
you're
get
also
it.
catering to
They look mad clunky.
kids who are in low income.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
can
the
afford
reason
the
that
shoe.
Shaq made Shaq's is because people couldn't afford the Jordans. Stuff
That's
like
not
that.
why. That's
and
not why Kyrie
did
is
it,
making them.
but
He's
also
making them the
but
ball.
Wait.
Kyrie did the same thing though too.
This is crazy.
He did the same thing though too with
This
Nike.
This man is turning into Stephon Marbury.
Who?
Kyrie. He's going to make his own. Y'all remember the Starberries?
Starberries, yeah.
I know y'all remember the
Yes,
Starberries.
yes.
He's turning into Marbury.
The problem is Converse is owned by Nike.
Ah, damn
So
it.
yeah, he can't touch that.
Kakarot.
I like that though. Thanks for saying that. Thanks for saying Big Baller Brand. All LeVar got to do is go hire. Some
No,
people
please.
go hire some people that actually know
No.
that make shoes.
That's it.
No, bro.
Why
Let
not?
me know.
Just stick to the t-shirts, man. That was good
Do you
enough.
not want to see Triple B's?
I do not want to see Kyrie align with LeVar Ball.
Right. That's
Why not?
He hasn't said
He
anything.
could
though.
align with some local designers.
Yeah.
Go to Noma.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Fire.
Black owned for us by us.
Yeah. And I'm sure, like I said, it's possible. Kyrie's showing that he's gonna be a pioneer in this, so
Yeah.
why not?
Nah, shout out to Kyrie, man. You know,
Wish you nothing but the
it's
best.
all love,
brother.
man. Yo, pull up.
Hey, yeah, yo, Kyrie, we love you, brother. Come on, we need you on the
We gotta get you on
podcast
the
too,
pod.
bro. We need you on the pod.
Slide him. Check your DMs, bro.
Hey, let's move on to the next How Clean the topic. College football playoffs is here. I have not been watching no college football.
I don't know nothing. Same here.
I don't-
All right, it's time for me to get into
To
my
be
man.
honest.
This is a,
We're going to our college expert here, Mike Teray.
absolutely.
We got a lot of football going on next weekend.
we got Michigan versus TCU, and we got Georgia versus Ohio
So
State.
the big key here is it's the first time in years that Alabama has not made it to the Final Four.
I heard that.
They had two
Yep.
losses in the regular season.
God.
A lot of teams are banged up. So this little month break that they have, you read the date, December 31st.
Yes.
They're going to try to get healthy. Right now, the consensus is Georgia.
I also want to
Yeah,
add,
yeah.
dudes
Consensus
are
is
not
Georgia.
playing because the draft.
Right. So OSU, one of their top receivers, has declared he's not playing.
I don't like that.
Well, I do.
That's a topic for another discussion.
Yeah, I was gonna say last
top of
season
another
he
day.
played alongside Olave and Jamison Williams. He was the top dog. So two NFL guys were on my team already.
We're gonna talk about this later, but it ties into like when we talked about like Trey Young when we were texting about how
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
the fact
You know,
is
like that?
You know why? I am a competitor.
Go Buckeyes though. That's
I am
my pick.
very, very
Put
competitive.
that out there. I got my red
You only
on.
go to college one time, and you only 21 one time.
Yeah.
So to get the experience of winning a national championship for your team, that only happens once. You don't turn 30 and then go back to college and go try to win a championship. No.
not if
play
you Kyle
the,
Singler.
play the but play the fucking game.
How long
bro.
was he gonna do, bro?
Kyle Singler.
He was gonna do it for like 7 years.
He was there for a long time.
You're right. You're right.
These guys
Thunder
too
Goat.
young to be playing politics. Like,
Yeah.
it's,
But the
Bro,
thing is though,
that take the joy out of the game. I get it.
I understand. You
we
gotta
can
make
get,
it
but-
we
points,
can
you
get
gotta-
into it now if y'all want, but I said
Yeah.
this is a topic I feel like we'll have to do.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'll give y'all
Let's say for the
an
next
example
episode.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
But-
give y'all an example now.
Yes,
but
sir.
last year, Jamison Williams, who's on the Lions now, he tore his ACL in the championship game.
That
He
comes
was
with-
the
that comes
best
with the game,
receiver
bro.
in college. One of the best receivers in college
Funny
football
thing is, Waddle got hurt
in the
and
championship.
he didn't
game.
play.
Yeah, he didn't play in the
He
championship.
chose not
Look
to
at
play.
Waddle now.
But it ain't like they was gonna guarantee him $50 million a year.
It's not though, but he went from being one of the receivers that could have been selected first to he's not going to be available until December-ish. I'm not going to take him.
Listen, I know right now.
Draft stock.
Now you can collect your coins in college.
Yeah, no,
You got
I
NIL
fully
deals.
agree with you, bro.
I am
You only
playing.
live once.
Yeah, I'm staying. I'm doing 4 years.
Yeah.
I'm playing.
I don't know about 4 years.
Bro, I'm getting paid.
Once
getting-
I'm in them Heisman talks, it's
Bro,
Toodaloo.
I want that. I want
League
the Heisman.
me.
I want all of that.
But you're getting paid though.
Give me all of
The
that.
reason that you want to leave is
yeah,
you're not getting
but,
paid.
bro, like you said,
I'll
I
stay
don't want to
4
play
years.
against guys that got Chem 101. I'm trying to
Absolutely.
play
That's
in
easy
Atlanta.
comp,
I'm
though.
trying to play against,
Bro,
That's easy comp though.
Run it up. Give me the Heisman. Give me the national
He
championship.
worried about his
Stop
pre-cock
playing.
test tomorrow. I'm about to cook him.
Listen, easy comp. You break your wrist.
I'm building my resume. I'm winning the
I
Heisman,
feel y'all though. I feel y'all
national
though. I feel y'all
championship,
though.
and
I
I'm
feel
going to
y'all
the NFL. I'm gonna go get the MVP, and I'm gonna give me a Super Bowl.
Like I said, you're still getting paid. I'm sure the insurance bill or whatever will take care
Let's
of
think
it.
about a lot of the
Absolutely.
college stars that were OD nice and they got to the league and they was poo.
Some people are not meant
Baker.
to transfer. Yeah, perfect. Some people are not meant to transfer from collegiate level to the pros. So
Big
Some
facts.
people aren't that nice in college and they peak in the NFL. So
So let's pick who you got. Just
national
Take-
championship.
yeah.
I'm thinking Georgia.
Georgia.
They're the new big dogs. They're the new big dogs around.
I'm gonna go Georgia too. I'm gonna go Georgia.
OSU, baby.
Who you got?
Buckeyes.
Who you got?
Which Michigan is in there?
Michigan.
Michigan.
Oh
I'm
my
taking
god,
Michigan.
yo, this dude is insane, and you're such a Brady fan because you know nothing about Michigan football. You just know that's where he went
I know their colors.
What colors are
because of Brady.
I got the Michigan Dunks.
Brady might be there.
Facts.
Listen,
might even pull up
that
that
pre-draft
He ain't gonna be
interview that he
there.
had, bro, was hilarious. Tom Brady. They had this man in his boxes. He looked like a
Iconic.
truck driver. Like he just
Listen.
looked like a dude that they plucked up, and he's like, yeah, these are my vitals. Any team I go to,
And
I'm
now
gonna.
what we call them? Only one word. What do we call them?
Nah, these go.
We should say it together.
goat.
We
One,
should
two,
say it
three.
together.
1, 2, 3.
three.
The voice.
Chill.
No, aside from Peyton Manning, like these top picks, don't always pan out.
At all, bro. At
They
all.
don't always pan out.
Diamond in the rough.
Baker was the first QB in that draft. He's the only QB in that draft that doesn't have a home. Josh Allen has a home. Lamar has a home.
Fucking bum. I'm sorry. Pardon my language. Yo, it's a bum. I don't know what you do in LA.
Baker also throws the ball on his tippy toes, and there's only one man that could do that, and that's Drew Brees. Other than
It's
that,
weird vibes. It's weird vibes, bro. It's weird.
He was never good.
weird.
Like, let's start there.
It just, I don't know what it is. The media, when they hype certain dudes up, and then for some reason, I just feel like these professional teams, for you to just have all these resources and still be like,
What are you looking at?
but this is where we at now. Like dudes are getting selected for their likeness. Like even Lonzo, I love Lonzo, but he wasn't no number 3
pick.
He could have been number 10.
A lot of
15.
politics played into it because Philly got finessed. Because at the end of the day, Jason Tatum was supposed to go number 1 in that draft class.
I was gonna say because look at number 1. Fultz is not.
Fultz, Philly got finessed. They got finessed. Big time.
Mitchell and Tatum are the pride of that class.
Yes. Facts.
Remember Akil Carr?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we
And I saw a dude play.
Yeah.
we could go on and on. Like,
Facts.
Like I said, I just think also transitioning from collegiate to the pros is two different worlds. Like I said,
Julian Newman.
Hey, let's finish this
he was
episode
like,
up.
He was like 5'5", bro. He's not doing nothing.
Oh, man, we ain't add on the list.
What?
Man, all rise.
Oh, yes.
Come
Big shout out to New
Big
York.
motherfucking bag.
Monster
I ain't gonna lie, I
contract.
was nervous.
Facts.
I was nervous. He
BX
was
stand
He
up.
was popping up in Houston and Cali. I'm like, what are you doing?
He had to shake the room.
And now shout out to the Yankees
don't know
for
who we're talking
solidifying.
about,
You got the numbers? I want to get this
Yeah,
right.
I got it. I already got it.
9
Go
year,
ahead, go ahead.
360, right?
9 years, $360 million. They tried
9
to offer him
years.
early in the season. They tried to offer him 7 years, like 230.
Let me get $1.
We
We
got our
get
guy.
$2.
We got our guy now.
And
He's
I was
staying.
praying. I was like, please don't leave New York. Please don't leave New York.
Yeah, it
And
wouldn't look right.
They had the
wouldn't look right.
audacity in the media talking about, is he overpaid? Pay
Stop.
that man.
If you look at the
Stop,
numbers,
because just 2 months ago, y'all was jacking him. So-
Exactly.
But not
What
even
you
that,
doing?
if you look at the numbers that which everybody cares about, if you take his numbers off that roster, they are not making it to the playoffs.
Thank you.
not even a
Thank
wild
you,
card.
my
Not
bro.
even a
boy.
wild card. Not even to win that division.
My point.
So
Thank you.
I
We
need
on the
New
same
York.
page.
All rise.
Nah, it's a great day to be a Yankees fan.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
now
Come
we
on.
just got to get over the hump next year, man.
Yes, sir. And then last but not least, we in the World Cup. Go!
yes.
Come on,
Yes.
man.
Saturday.
No!
Big quarterfinals match.
What we got going on, man?
You got
Ronaldo.
you got England. You got England.
Brazil.
You got England versus France. I've been watching the World Cup on Telemundo in the office, and like all I hear in the background from Manlo, you know how they do it.
Neymar.
No, the man drags it, bro.
Neymar.
Yeah, I wonder how much they get paid.
Ronaldo.
They get paid big bucks, right?
That's my
Yo, we
kid.
gotta go to
it's a
soccer
great
game,
atmosphere,
bro.
man. Great
Let's
atmosphere.
go. I want to be in the stands chanting.
Let us know who y'all got winning the World Cup.
Yeah,
I got
bro.
France. You feel me?
France.
Kylian
Mbappe.
Mbappe. I'm going with Portugal.
Of course.
Ooh.
Gotta get balanced, bro.
Portugal.
France.
Sneaky pick. Netherlands. Y'all got rid of US, but
That was
I'm going
that was a
France
sneaky
too,
pick.
man. I'm going France. Who you got?
How many teams left?
It's like 8.
we down to like
Costa Rica still in there?
Chill, come on, bro.
I go Costa Rica.
Saudi.
No, bro.
So Saudi.
They're not there.
They,
not there.
they're gonna play at Konikoff 2023 next year.
I'll
The
take,
prelims.
I'll take the U.S.
Nah,
I
it's
guess.
been great
No.
being able to
Stop.
watch.
We're gonna have to cut this end part, bro. No. US got clapped.
All right, who's in there?
I got you right now, man.
With some
All right.
countries I like.
So there's Netherlands, Argentina, Croatia, Brazil, England, France, Morocco, and Portugal.
France.
Morocco.
Okay, they got a good defense.
I'll take Morocco.
Yeah,
They playing
underdogs.
Portugal?
They play Portugal next.
Ronaldo about to go off.
No, you're not. That defense is legit.
And my boy Pepe
That defense is
and Bruno
legit.
Fernandez.
My boy French Montana about to go off.
I'm fucking weak, bro.
Let us know in the comments who y'all got for the World
What
Cup.
we got for the World Cup?
Man,
No Cred
that's
family.
America and Costa Rica, bro.
Man, and on that
All
note,
I'm gonna say,
man,
man.
that's episode 33. We wrapping it up there, man.
Goal!
No Cred fam. As always, please
Ronaldo.
like, share, subscribe.
Sweet. Yo,
Instagram.
appreciate and love y'all, man.
Yes,
Sir, we're road to 100, y'all. We're almost there.
Road to 100. And then, hey, look out for us.
Come
New
through and
Year's.
bless the
All right,
page.
I'm leaving a little crumble right here. All right, we're going to have a little bit of interest and
We
vibes for
in
y'all.
here.
For
Turn
New
up,
Year's.
turn up.
All right.
There's Mike Lowry checking out.
Hey, we love y'all family. We're going to catch y'all in the next one.
Yes, sir.